All rise for the Judgment Day. And today we are coming at you with a Judgment Day line.
With a Judgment Day Elite figure review. Hope that you all are doing great out there today. Just want to say real quick, if you would, make sure to throw a thumbs up on this video and subscribe. Now you may be noticing that we are missing one very valuable part of the Judgment Day. Rhea Ripley. Ryder, what are we going to do about that?
Mayor Aaron from Lumberjillville is going to be taking over whenever it's time to review Rhea Ripley. And make sure to subscribe to him.
You heard Ryder. Check out Lumberjillville. Whoa! He is a great friend of the channel. He's going to hop in and do this Rhea Ripley Elite 110 figure justice. Make sure to go check out all of his content. He makes wonderful content. Out of all these figures we have right here in front of us, which one you want to start off with first?
Damian Priest.
Elite Series 109, Damian Priest. Let's take a look at the box real quick. What made you want to get a hold of this finally?
So that we could finally have an updated Damian Priest.
And we needed one bad. I think the Damian Priest that we had was his very first Elite, so that's a really good call, dude. Who else comes in Elite Series 109?
Seth Rollins, Dirty Dom, Shinsuke Nakamura, Damian Priest, Bailey, and the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
If you're looking for any of these 109 Elites, make sure to check your local Walmarts. That is where we found this Damian Priest at. So what do you say? Now we hop into the box. Not the box, the figure, my bad.
And now let's start off with the accessories.
What do we got?
2 sets of interchangeable hands.
And that's really it here. You got the, what do you call these hands, Ryder?
The mic holding hands.
The mic holding hands, or half open hands.
Oh, awesome.
Say. What's up?
And then the shirt.
Oh yeah, the Judgment Day shirt.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, we'll take a look at that in a second. Let's just take a look at the accessories here. What do we got on the shirt?
The Judgment Day's logo.
That is super sick. You got Velcro right here on the back that holds it together. Was that hard for you to remove?
No, not at all.
Super simple?
Yes.
That's what we like around here. Let's get into the face cam. Right, Senior Money in the Bank. What is your thoughts on him so far?
I really like the color, like the colors.
Yeah, he's got the purple right there in his hair. That's cool. He's really good and lined out right there on the haircut. What colors of hair you got right here in the back?
Gray, black, and purple.
A little bit of everything right there. And did they capture Senior Money in the Bank's likeness really well in here, you think?
Yeah.
Now moving on to the ring gear. What can you tell us about that?
That he is wearing like a tank top. And it is mostly black and has like buckles on the front.
There's a lot of little buckles right there. And good thing, look at that. They're not painted on. They're actually, what do you call that? Embedded or something like that?
Yeah. I'm glad that they're like doing away with it being painted on.
Yeah, me too. What you got back here?
Wings.
What's the color scheme he's got?
Black, gray, and purple.
Judgment Day color. Man, this thing is loose. Look at that. That is not good. Ugh. What about the bottom half here? What can you tell us about it?
It has like bumps on the knee pads.
That's not knee pads.
Wait, what are those? Wait.
Hey, son, your knee is right here. Right there. Not up here. On the thighs of them, I guess you could say.
Pads,
and what can you tell us about the boots?
They are these little like dots right there.
Like sequin kind of looking things.
Yeah, and they're like painted on, and it's tiger, like a tiger pattern.
Kid, are you happy with this being, well, besides that, are you happy having that in your collection as your new and updated Damian Priest?
Yeah.
I'm glad you like it, dude. This Joker right here was so hard to find, literally like finding a needle in a haystack. We got all kind of shippers around here now. Not a single one of them had the Elite 107 on it. We had to buy this second hand off of where?
The Facebook Marketplace.
And then when we got it, whenever it finally arrived, air quotes, it was in our neighbor's mailbox. We had to get up with them and ask them to please check the mail. So our lovely neighbors, if you're watching, thank you so much. for taking good care of this figure in the mailbox. Ryder, who comes in Elite Series 107?
Otis, Finn Balor, first time in the line, Grayson Waller, Solo Sikoa, Undertaker, and Cora Jade.
Go ahead and tear that thing open.
Now it's time to get into this Finn Balor.
What do we got?
One open hand, one pointing finger.
Hold up. You know, I gotta take a close-up look at that tattoo detail. So cool. Even got it right here as well. You see that you could have 2 pointing fingers or 2 open hand fingers. What is these? Are these masks? What is this?
No, they're interchangeable heads, not hands, heads.
2 interchangeable heads. Let's take a look. What did you say whenever you first saw this mask right here?
It is really, really sharp.
No, I'm talking about whenever you first saw this mask.
I thought that it was going to be a interchangeable, no, not an interchangeable head, a mask.
Do you not remember how scared you were whenever he came out in that mask? You said, Dad, that thing's actually kind of creepy.
I know, I don't remember
You
that.
absolutely said that. As Ryder was saying, this one right here is just all bumpy, all black. It is an interchangeable head, not a mask. You can't even see the back of his head or anything right there. What can you tell us, Ryder, about this one?
That it is it's very, very smooth, and you can see the back of his head and his ears.
How cool is that?
It freaks me out a little bit because it reminds me of a beetle or something.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about that you can see his head in the back. How sick is that?
Yeah, that's really, really cool.
Face scan up first. What can you tell us?
That he has a beard.
Yeah, a big old beard.
Yeah, and you can see his fade on the side.
Haircut look good?
Yep.
Dude, let's go ahead and throw one of these head scans on him. That looks like something from another dimension. That is creepy, and there's nothing really scary about it. It's just a black mask, but what do you think about how cool that is that they put the back of his head right here, and it looks like that it is just a mask accessory that you put on Finn?
I think that it's realistic.
Looks super cool. Let's throw on that last one. And this is what you continuously hear Ryder hollering about in the background. He's claiming that these are poking his hand.
Right here.
You're crazy, dude. Get out of here. This thing ain't poked me at all. What do you think of this head scan?
I think that it's really, really cool, and it reminds me of a mask that we saw at the Halloween.
I remember that mask. Yep, you almost walked out with that. What does Finn got right here?
A cloth jacket, and it looks like it has a zipper, but it doesn't.
It does. They done a really, really good job on that. Let's get that jacket off. And here's the Finn Balor out of the jacket, and we finally got hit with a little bit of this right here from where the jacket stayed on Finn for so long. I guess the jacket bleeds through. And that kind of stinks, but it does not take away how awesome this figure is.
Yeah, not at all.
What's he got right here?
Black arm sleeves.
On both of his arms. What can you tell us about the the ring tights right here?
That it is all black and a little bit of purple.
And you got the purple what?
Towel.
Reminiscent of who?
Jeff Hardy.
I knew you were going to say that. And what's this cool little detail right here on the back of Finn's shoes that you pointed out to me?
His logo.
It's the old Balor logo. Super sick and super cool.
And now for my final thoughts on this Finn Balor. My favorite parts are probably the head scans.
What makes you like the head scan so much?
Because they remind me of Halloween.
And I know that you're a big Halloween fan. We love Halloween over here so much.
Hey y'all, welcome to Lumberjillville. Women's wrestling lives here. Now here in Lumberjillville, I review every single women's wrestling figure released, and I only review women's wrestling figures. Why? Because they deserve all the respect, admiration, and love that they just don't get in the collecting community. But a big supporter of LJV is Rowdy Ryder Reviews. Now when Chad and Ryder asked me today to review Elite 110 Rhea Ripley for their Judgment Day video, I was stoked. Or should I say, I was jacked! And jacked is exactly what this figure is, rightfully so. Just look at a comparison here. On the left, we have Elite Series 102, which was the Elite released before Series 110. And on the right, we obviously have Elite Series 110, which has that muscular physique, and Mattel finally got it right. And this figure is near flawless. It is amazing. It is strong. It really symbolizes Rhea as a character, and it's awesome. Now let's get this 102 out of here. Whoop. The details alone on Rhea's brand new face sculpt, face scan, and hair sculpt looks spectacular. I love how she even has her ear gauges sculpted in there. She has a Judgment Day tattoo on her cheek. She has nose rings, and she has her signature black lipstick. This face sculpt and scan is near perfect, and I love the slicked back black hair look. It looks awesome. Now, even beyond that tremendous body sculpt, we have an excellent choice in her attire. Now, yes, a more all-black attire would be more Judgment Day-ish than this all-white, but I love the uniqueness of it, and it is accurate to the night that she wore this. And I really like that they went with this attire because it's a brand new looking Rhea. If you put it on your shelf with all other Rheas, it really does stand out. It looks fantastic. There's so much sculpted detail in here in combination with clean paint application all throughout the attire. On the back, we even have Dom on the back side there. We have stockings painted on with great detail, and what really stands out is all the tattoo detail on her legs, front and back, and even on her arms. The tattoo detail here is stunning. This figure is awesome. Now, something that's overlooked with how amazing this figure is this awesome SmackDown Women's Championship that comes with Rhea. Now, what makes this belt so awesome is the fact that they put a lot more detail in this SmackDown Women's Championship that we've never gotten before in women's SmackDown Women's Championships made by Mattel. Now, what I mean by that, if you look closely here, you can see there's extra detail in the W's and also the border around the W's, where they have little black lines painted in there. It really makes the W's and those little squares around the title pop, makes it look true to life. This is honestly probably the best title belt that Mattel has ever released for the women. It's super. It's hard to tell, I know, on camera, but if you hold this in your hand next to a previous SmackDown Women's Championship, you'll know what I'm talking about. Also, we have the custom side plates with Rhea Ripley's name, and it is the smaller scale, which fits the women's figures nicely. This Rhea Ripley is truly a work of art. If you're a fan of Judgment Day or Rhea herself, I highly advise you go out and get this figure. Now, on Lumberjillville's YouTube channel, I do have an in-depth review of this figure, but I had a lot of fun doing this real quick review here for my boys over at Rowdy Ryder Reviews. So thanks for stopping by Lumberjillville. Women's wrestling lives here. Now back to you, Ryder and Chad.
And again, Mayor Aaron, thank you so much. Y'all don't forget to go subscribe to Mayor Aaron over in Lumberjillville. I understand that you told me, besides Lumberjillville, you got another guest coming here today?
Yeah.
Okay, do you want to hurry up and go get him?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Rebellious Ryder, didn't know that you were coming in today. Are you here to review this Dirty Dom figure?
Yes.
Well, what series does it come from?
Elite Series 109.
And where did you pick that up?
Reside.
Using code word what?
Ryderwood to save yourselves 10% at checkout.
Let's take a look at Dirty Dom himself. We've gotten every one of Dirty Dom's figures ever since they have came out. And what is it? What is it with you and Dirty Dom?
I don't know.
A lot of people say that y'all look alike. I don't know if I don't think I see it too much.
I don't think I see it.
Why don't you go ahead and open this thing up?
It's time to look into Dirty Dom's accessories.
What do we got?
2 sets of interchangeable, 1 set of interchangeable hands.
What? That's 2 sets. Look, 1 set and then 2 sets right there. What do you got? You got the what here?
The punching fist.
Closed fist.
Close fist.
Oh, you know what? That's not even Dom's. That's Finn's hands. What are you doing?
Wait, no.
Wait, no. What?
No.
Where'd it go?
It's right.
No, there's no way. Look.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, maybe it is.
Yeah.
I was wrong. We still have Finn sitting off very close to the side. It's crazy at the difference. Like, check it out. Like, one's way darker than the other. That's why I was thinking that was Finn. Okay.
Or yeah, they might have just messed up.
Yeah, maybe. What other accessories did you say that he came with?
Sunglasses.
Uh-huh.
And then
Well, I think that's on a little sideways there, buddy.
And then a bandana.
With the Dirty One all suited up, what do you think of his get-up, dude? You got the glasses, you got The bandana, you got the flannel shirt. What do you think of that?
I think that it's like a very unique figure.
What do you think of that mullet right there in the back, son?
I think it looks good.
I think it looks pretty dope myself. So you see, you just slide that on around the mouth right there. Of course, you know how the glasses
are massive.
Yeah, they are, and they're a little aggravating to get on and off. So let's, while we are here, talk about the head scan.
He has a pretty long mullet and also like a slick back, like a...
Yeah, a little bit. He's got the undercut going on right there. Right there's the tattoo. Have you seen what kind of gear he has on under this?
No, I have not.
Well, let's check that out. There you see the flannel shirt. And Ryder, if they ever made a wrestling figure for you, I think that would fit you pretty well.
Yeah.
So what do we got here on the gear of Dominik?
DM on the back and a black tank top.
Let's take a look at the back right quick. It looks just super basic there.
Yeah.
Extremely basic. You got the tattoos here. What do you got down on the bottom part?
The Dominik logo.
Well, Mysterio logo, because if you notice, this right here is very similar to the Rey Mysterio, to the mask that he has, the little things coming off of the side of his mask next to his mouth. Yeah, that's what that is.
Yeah.
What kind of logo do we got right here?
The Judgment Day logo on both boots.
I love that they all pretty much have the Judgment Day logo on them. I just want to give a shout out to Mayor Aaron one more time. Thank you so much, Mayor Aaron, for taking the time to record that video to help make this video possible. Y'all be sure to slide on by Lumber. Throw a subscribe on his channel. Out of all of the figures here, which one's your favorite?
I probably say the Dom.
And then what's your number two?
The Finn.
The Finn, and then the Damian.
Yeah.
One thing that is crazy to me is how far these Dominik Mysterio figures have came. And if you don't know what we're talking about, make sure to click this video right here to see exactly what we're saying. Thank you all so much for joining us and seeing what we're up to. That's it for me, Ryder.
Bye!